Hello once again. Welcome home. Day 12. Something we didn't get to on the other video was, we're doing this to give you an insight to how they live. But in these little 5 to 10 minute clips that we're doing, you don't experience all that we've been experiencing. So we realize a lot of this is for us to really truly understand what they're going through. So once we get them sheltered, we don't go, come on, man. And you don't know what I've been through. And no, we still don't know what they've been through. We could do this for the next year straight, and we're still not going to endure the loss that it took to get them there. We are living outside, but we didn't go through what it took to go through to become where they are. But little by little, we're learning more about what they have to endure.
I was starting to get a little disgruntled. I felt like I was turning into one of our friends. He's actually doing very well now. He just found out he's got another new job and everything, and he's very happy right now. That's another example of how, just us being on the street, we've had success stories. So we know when we get to shelter and we have more time to spend with them that everything is going to work out very well for them. Things have still been getting cold and colder and colder in here, obviously. And the other night, it was probably early in the morning, I tried flipping my pillow, to get to the cool side of it, and I flipped it over, and it was soaking wet on the other side. And I was like, well, I guess I'm going back over to the warm side, because again, it's a cross between the moisture getting in or the condensation building up, and we're not sure. It's just moisture, and
It is damp.
But we might end up getting more condensation in here because we're getting so cold that we're starting to get our little heater thing going here.
Something we learned from the guys on the streets is, you can't have a space heater in a tent. You can't run electricity into a tent. Although we have seen that in places with solar panels and generators and whatnot. They are resourceful people. But they taught us about this, that if you get a ceramic pot and a bottom for the ceramic pot, which obviously this is not the bottom that goes with this pot, because the pot it goes with would be this big on the bottom. But if you are to donate this kind of thing to a homeless person or to Soul, you want to get a pot that's big enough to be a lid, not a pot, not the bottom that it comes with. So in the bottom, because it's ceramic, so it will hold heat, it'll retain the heat, and it will disperse the heat. Then you put a candle in it, so that way the candle becomes the heat source. You put this on here, it chimneys out there so you don't get a whole bunch of smoke, and this becomes hot, and it just becomes a ceramic heater. It becomes a radiator. So you light the candle.
Maybe.
Yeah. Then you put that in there. There's still enough air that can breathe in there. This will start to get hot, and soon it'll start to radiate.
It's already generating heat.
And thank God, because last night we were shivering, and tonight's even colder. I can see my breath tonight, so
I didn't even notice that till now.
So we're gonna need the heater. So we're gonna see if this works. We'll let you know tomorrow in the next video how that all worked out. Maybe we'll streamline it, get the tea light candles. If you are to get this for someone or for us, you can get the little tea light candles with the little aluminum on them. You can get votives and put aluminum around them, or like we did, we put it in a glass thing, but the glass has to be thick enough that this heat won't cause the glass to crack. And
those you can light like 4 at a time, and the duration, since they're so small, they only burn for like 4 hours. So if you go to sleep, it's going to put itself out in a short period of time.
And we've seen guys with a 2-pot system. We've seen them with different amount of candles. We're trying it with the 1 candle and the 1 pot, and we'll see how it works, and we'll engineer it from there. But the guys have taught us all different things, and we'll see how it goes. So pray for us, pray for warmth, because I hear that it's just going downhill from here. Yeah. I'm not seeing any 70 days in the future.
Yeah,
but
it's supposed to be real rainy this week from what I've heard. We don't watch the Weather Channel or any TV very much anyways. But yeah, sorry for not shooting yesterday. We ran into some other ministry commitments that we had to attend to and whatnot, and
yeah, we were at a ministry, a prayer meeting, a late night prayer meeting. We did it actually by a bonfire, so that was nice. We got to keep nice and warm by the fire, but that really made coming home to a tent that much more depressing. And then after that, we actually ran into a situation where there was a couple youths that needed to be lifted up and, really they were down on themselves, and as we were to shoot the video, Cherith got the phone call, you know, whatever, the connection, and we spent the night raising them up and teaching them what life is worth. And ministry really, for all intents and purposes, comes before a video. So after we were done with that, we were all just pretty much drained and said, well, we'll just shoot two tomorrow. And it was Sunday, you know, so we shot one tonight, but we're going to be warm, and that's what matters. We are still alive. For anyone that, you know, I know some of you do actually keep watching these videos going, how are they doing? Are they okay? So we're doing fine. We're perfectly fine. And tonight maybe we'll be warmer than we were last night. So
thanks again for watching. Thanks again for supporting.
God bless.
Take care. God bless.